You know, I don't even know if this is working or not. I'm looking at the back of an iPod trying to get myself on film. You can't reverse the camera, it won't record. You have to stare into the blank backing. And so I don't know if this is working or not, but here it goes anyway. I wanted to share with everybody tonight the Train City that I've been building. It's expanded now with a lot more things for the kids to enjoy. The idea, of course, is to get them to share, which is a challenge from time to time. But for the most part, they're pretty good at sharing. And the idea is to give them so many different things to play with so that they could share those things and move on to others. And I think this does a pretty good job of that. And so let me try to get this on camera so you can see it. Okay, there we go. No, okay. So there's a overall view of the city that I've built here, and you can see just on the cursory side the two things that stand out the most are obviously the Ferris wheel and then the Empire State Building, which is right there. Those are different. They're not Lego. They're another German competitor, and those are a lot stronger parts. Kids are not going to break those up. So I thought what I'd do is show you around, and you can see some of the things that happen here. Let me start on this side, and here we have nothing. There we go. Here we have. This is an ambulance, and what we have down here is a guy that ran through that light and got injured. There's a paramedic that's helping him out. He put his box down. The guy's on a stretcher. You can pick up the stretcher, and you can. I don't know how to grab this thing, and you would put him inside the ambulance. If I can find it, there it is. And see the back just opens up, and inside you can put the whole thing, stretcher and what have you, inside that. There's a driver in the middle of it, and then you take him off to the hospital. And there's a variety of renditions. There's a you can have two people bringing the stretcher. That you can do all kinds of stuff with that. This is a zoo. It was there the last time. There's nothing that's changed with that. I made a plaza here a little bit. Here we have in the center there you see the bakery and some people enjoying it. On the left you see the ice cream part of that, and and also a table with an umbrella. On the opposite side over there you see more or less a coffee house. And next to the square we have a church right there. And that church is not Lego. In fact, that church is handmade. And if you look at that church carefully, you can see that there's a cross on the back of it, which I had to hand tie with another lady to get this thing to work. And inside is a candle. So what that church really represents is a candle holder. And you can light the candle, and especially at night, it makes a very interesting display of light. To my amazement, when Luca came over here, he knew exactly what that was. He knew it was a church, and his father told me because there's a church across the street from where they lived that from time to time they would walk in there and sit in it. So he knew exactly what that was. I was very impressed with that. If we come over this way, we can see, I guess, more of a good guy, bad guy scenario. Here we have, in this scenario here, we have there's a guy that's robbed a bank, basically, on a motorcycle, and here's basically a police wagon that's chasing him. There, with the door open, is all the tools that the policemen have, including handcuffs in there. Here's a situation where a guy has broken into a teller or an ATM. See the money, you can see the money not very well, but down there. There's a dog that's after him and another guy there. Here's another scenario with a guy in sort of like a sports vehicle chasing a criminal right there. And here we have the criminal in the car and a cop in the car going after it. So the idea is when you capture these people is that you'd handcuff them and then you take them right over here to the jail, which is right there. So the door basically would open up right here, and you put them in and you lock them in. So it's sort of a good guy, bad guy scenario, which is kind of interesting. Here's a waiting station for the train, and next to that is the Empire State Building, and you can see how it looks. I'll just show it up to you. And one of the things that's interesting about that, especially if we're fire enthusiasts, is how do we put out a fire in a big skyscraper like that, which we had experiments with yesterday, which was entertaining to say the least. There's also a castle that you see right here. There's somebody in the balcony. And over here we have a grocery store, which you can see right here. And the kids can interchange a lot of this stuff. This is a taxi, which takes people to the train station, which is right here. And there's two places on this train station to buy tickets. You can see one's right there with the red. They would walk over the overpass. There's somebody right there. Come back down, or they can go in the waiting station. And the other place to buy it is going to walk through that screen door and get a ticket there. And then finally, there's a hotel. This represents a hotel. So this side is focused in that direction. On the other side, this is new. And what this is a truck with a wagon, or a flat wagon, I should say, and a helicopter. So what we can do with the helicopter and this wagon, of course, we can take it anywhere we want to go. I couple it forward. The helicopter, of course, you spin it like that. The back tail spins. And what's kind of interesting is if they want, then they can take the helicopter, if I can find it, which looks like that. And then they can simulate the helicopter flying around. So imagine this thing flying, if I can find it. There it is, right there. Flying around the town. So imagine if it was flying around the town like that, and over the tracks, and all that sort of thing like that. So that gives the simulation of flight. And this is the this is the fire station. Right here, we have two firemen holding a net for the cat. The cat can jump, or you're supposed to throw the cat onto the net, and the two firemen can pick it up. If I get down a little bit closer here, you can see here's firehouse number 1. Where's the one? It's somewhere in there. There it is. There's the one. And it's got a garage door that opens up like this. And number 2 is over here, which has a garage door that opens up like this. And so we have fire trucks that come out like this. And another one that comes out like this. This fire truck has the ladder extension, as you can see, with the hydraulics. It also turns any direction we want. And inside it has a fireman in there someplace. There he is. It also has the sleeping quarters for the firemen. So a pole to slide down as they go from the sleeping quarters down to the alarms and stuff like that. Then moving over here, we have, this is from the movie Cars. I don't know all the names. Luca knows them better than I do. And you can see that all of the cars here all have facial expressions. That's a car wash. That's a mechanical place, mechanical work done and stuff like that. And you can kind of see how that works out. I also found a fire truck that had a face in Cars, and this is probably the more famous one. For mechanical work, service, you just bring it into the service place, and when it's done, there's a red button here. You press it, and it's ready to go. Then I also add, these are new. This is a garbage truck. My best friend is Gary Zarelli, and he was in the garbage business, so this is kind of a tribute to him. You can see the garbage men right here picking up stuff. The garbage truck has the advantage of having in the back, see how that would, you put the garbage can there and dump it in, and also the top lifts off like this so that you can empty it. Here, the second one we have is basically people working on the road, the city road construction people. And this is also a different kind of a dump truck. There's a guy right there that's basically hauling it. So you can see that the tail of the truck goes up like that, and you can actually dump the stuff out. And I hope I can find that stuff later. And then the last thing, of course, is the train. And it's in 3 sections. We have the front, we have the passenger section in the middle. And the tops all come off, so you can put people in the train, whoever you want, take them for rides, things like that. So the Ferris wheel is powered by batteries right here, which I'll turn on. You can see it. And we can power the train as well, and we'll start it going as well. Oh, if I can press the right buttons. Which there we go. There we go. So we get that guy kind of moving. I'll come this way. So you can see the train. What's neat about this train, it's all remote control, battery powered. There's no electricity in it at all. And it can really crank if I want to. I've had too many experiences where it's flown off the tracks. But let me get down here so you can see it a little bit better. So you get a kind of a bird's eye view of everything. Let me see if we can speed it up a little bit. So here it comes. So I look forward to all the little friends coming over for a visit. And we'll hang out playing with these things. It should be a lot of fun. Enjoy the train and the city. Take care. Bye-bye.